Lauren Steinbrecher shows us how several volunteer fire departments help to save the business. Lauren.
Yeah, Bob and Kelly, when I say volunteer, we're literally talking about neighbors who live around this area getting that call, and 5.5 hours later, they are still out here this evening, which tells you just how hot and intense that fire was burning, even though the cause of it seems to be somewhat of a mystery. Propane tanks explode as a black plume of smoke shoots toward the sky. Firefighters drop everything and race toward an inferno at this metal scrap recycling yard.
I started getting on the radio, calling other resources in because we knew we didn't have enough people in town.
This isn't the kind of call Genola Fire is used to, and on a holiday. The small volunteer department took all the help they could get.
Engine 95, we'll be able to get to a hydrant here shortly.
From several nearby agencies, also all volunteers. They got to work on the flames with no idea what actually sparked this blaze.
Usually there's a root cause, but this time it was just one of those freak things.
What they do know, an SFM recycling employee was working on scrapping a car at the time.
The fellow, he was on the excavator, picked up the car. It already had the gas tank removed, all the fluids, battery, and as he flipped it over to smash it, it actually spontaneously combusted.
Thankfully, no one was hurt, no buildings burned down. All things considered, the business, Chief William McMULLIN says, suffered minimal damage.
Since it's salvage metal, there shouldn't be really any loss.
Just a fiery pile of metal that exploded out of nowhere.
Or he's done it for 1,000 times, and this time it started on fire.
Just total freak accident.
Yep, nobody's fault. It was just one of those freak things.
Now, the reason that fire crews are still out here is because those piles of metal were so big, they have to go through with an excavator to make sure that nothing is still on fire within those piles and making sure that all of those hot spots are completely out. Live in Utah County, Lauren Steinbrecher, Fox 13 News, Utah.